Welcome back to Misscliks D&D Demigod Edition, everybody. The party, except for Adea, who's off in the border ethereal plane,
Enjoy
is
the
in
green
this beautiful church that I have drawn for you. Let me show you how beautiful this building is. Look at
after
it.
the battle.
Look how pretty this building is. It's great.
Much wow.
And you guys are hanging out there. There's a dead Umber Hulk who has tumbled down the steps to the basement and turned into a person. And the priests, somewhere during this battle, you guys weren't paying too much attention on them, have fled. You look about, you don't see any up here. You presume they all must have fled downstairs, or maybe they jumped in the river, but you don't see them outside or inside. What do you guys do?
Oh, come to me, Arcas. I'll heal you so we can go and get that motherfucker.
Okay, I come to her.
And that's when the cure moderate wounds comes in.
Roll it.
It's +1 or +2?
D10 plus 1.
4.
4 HP.
And another one. And
7 HP.
Yeah.
That's 11.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm done. Oh, okay. And now I bless us, and then we go downstairs.
Okay. You
So
leave
you still have
Adea
the
stuck in
ace,
the
we
border
still
ethereal
have-
plane?
Yeah, she's there. It's fine. She's gonna come down when it's over.
Okay.
I read my spell again, Neil.
All right. I didn't know if you wanted to go back and get her.
No, she's very safe there. I would rather have her safe than her like crawling alone in the building.
Okay. All right.
I'm praying to Raluna.
Okay.
If we both die, at least she'll survive. She like crawls out. Bye. Okay. So I bless Arcas and I because we're not in melee combat anymore, and then I cast Detect Evil because why not?
Sure.
So it's gonna be on for the next minutes and shit. And I cast Find Traps because why not? So we're gonna be ready and we go downstairs.
To detect a trap or evil, you have to like stop and concentrate for a minute. So it's not like
Never
you just have
mind.
auto detect like boom, 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 boom.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't have evil radar. Ding, ding, ding,
No,
ding,
it's
ding.
not evil radar. It's more of like stop and focus for a minute, like try and see through the magical energies that you have summoned
Okay,
before you.
then wait. Undo this. I will. Let me just see the duration of everything. Detect evil is. God damn it! Where is it? I want turn plus 5 rounds per level, and trap 3 turns.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast detect evil still.
Okay.
And then we head downstairs, and I detect evil downstairs.
Okay.
He's
You
still blinded.
proceed-
We should be able to take him down.
You
Hurry up, Arcas.
proceed down the staircase. At the staircase is kind of just a big open thing, about 8 feet, maybe 10 feet wide. And
Let's go downstairs, but very silently, because he can't see. So if we're silent, he might even not know we're coming down. So if we can do like a move silent or
Okay. I walk silently with my heavy armor and all my metal
Yeah.
stuff.
Exactly.
jingling, but Arcas like, I'm going quiet. Ching, 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 ching.
Maybe I go first. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I go first, and then he follows.
You're still in
so that-
chainmail, aren't you, Emma?
I think my thing is still quite lighter.
I think you're in
Is it
chainmail.
chainmail?
What's your armor class?
I think we established it's not chainmail and it's the other similar thing.
The other similar thing. On your character sheet, it says chainmail.
I think you told me it wasn't. I think you told me it was like splint mail or something.
Is your armor class 15?
Yeah.
What
remember you-
item does it under equipment on the second page of your character sheet? What does it say?
It does say chainmail, but you told me
Then
in the
it's-
past that it would. Anyway.
Are you sure that was this campaign? That might have been a different campaign.
Maybe another.
Yeah.
Maybe chat will correct it. Anyway.
Well, whatever's on your character sheet is the word of
we
law.
still go like not right next to each other.
Okay.
Because I think if he casts an AoE spell, we're gonna be better off this way.
You descend the staircase, which goes pretty deep. It goes about 50 feet down, and your eyes, you haven't been able to see the bottom before, but as you get lower, your eyes adjust to the dimmer light, and you come to oh, you're an elf, so that's even easier for you. You see before you a large set of bronze doors. They're about 10 feet high and about 10 feet wide. It's like two French doors. They're big. What do you do?
And I don't see evil in those doors?
No, but the door, if they're bronze and thick bronze, you wouldn't be able to detect anything behind them.
Well, they could have been evil themselves.
The doors could have been evil, but they're not.
Okay, I cast Find Traps.
Okay, you pause, cast Find Traps, focus for a moment, and you detect no traps on the door.
I follow.
Open the door.
I open the door.
Okay, the door opens with a very loud...
I move to the side so that if there's a fireball coming, I'm out of the way.
The room is magically illuminated. There is no light source, but you see what looks to be about 12 people in various color robes. They all look like priests or abbots or some sort of figures, some sort of official figures down here, and they're all staring directly at you guys as the door opens.
The sneaky failed!
Surrender, Lord Redfoot! He is evil and wants to summon necromancer armies.
He's not here! He's gone!
Yes, he is here! I blinded him.
He left! He teleported, or something. He was here, and then there was a flash of light and a smell of sulfur, and he was gone.
Sulfur.
Why are you helping him?
We're not!
Are you
He
prisoners?
financed this entire building.
Do they have chains?
No, they're dudes. They're normal dudes. They're not chained up.
Are you aware that he is trying to raise an undead army?
What? What are you talking about? Why would he build the Hall of Gems if he was going to raise an undead army?
Because to be able to raise the army, he needed that building.
They look at each other and murmur. And one of them, kind of an older man. Actually, there's something off about him. You can't quite place it. Actually, give me charisma checks.
Charisma check is my iron thing. I can do this. Hold on. 17.
33!
Oh shit, dude. 31!
You guys actually, this isn't a problem. You notice very quickly that he's a half-elf. Steps forward. He's wearing silky reddish robes. Not quite red. Maybe like a pink? Like red mixed with gray. He steps forward with his arms open wide and says, "Brothers and sisters of the gods, we do not know of this man's sins, although we would love to learn of them. He stumbled down here, eyes shining with an unholy light, and uttered a few words of some arcane spell and disappeared. He is gone from this place, and we know not where."
I am convinced that he is a part of a much bigger evil scheme. We have been... have you heard of the undead that were rising in the... I noted everything, that damn it. Is it north, south? I don't know anymore. Towns, nesting fin, sky shard.
Have you heard of the undead armies rising in Fenthic?
No, that's not in. That's where Ramalad is.
Somewhere? There's undead armies somewhere.
Nesting fin.
And they murmur and say, "Yes, we have heard of the undead that sacked Kempen."
Yes, those undead. They are completely linked to Lord Redfoot. We are convinced. We even have that note. And then I show him the note from Zatrid's letter. We found that once we slayed the necromancer.
The half-elf takes it from you, has like the translation and the original scrawl below, and he reads over it. It says that, "I do not understand the meaning of this note. That speaks of many things, but the prism is most definitely the prism here.
Yes, for sure.
We found the finest lens crafter in all the lands to create it for us.
Yeah, that's why we're here. This note led us here.
Lord Redfoot did indeed pay for this, and in fact brought us the crafter, saying that he was a prisoner of his who had been convicted of terrible crimes and atrocities.
That sounds
It would
not
do us
right.
good to speak with him.
Was he the one that was chained to the stairwell?
The
thing?
half-elf nods.
He's dead. He got killed by the Umber Wolves.
It was very graphic.
But if I sleep one night, I can speak with Dead and we can communicate with him if you need to talk to him one last time.
That is not a problem. I am a cleric. I can speak with him myself.
Well, by all means, let's go see his dead body.
Okay. Anna, you just see endless gray everywhere. It is. It's a pretty
peaceful.
boring existence, but you're
I'm
alive.
meditating.
Alive is
It's
good.
actually the perfect experience for someone of the faith like myself, because I'm free of distractions, so I just am praying fervently to Raluna.
Okay. Okay, so he comes over to the guy. What are the material components?
We put his corpse together.
And he touches the head and starts chanting these words and starts walking around him in circles and doing all these things. It's like a 10-minute process to cast this spell. It takes a while. Is there anything you guys want to do while he's chanting his Speak with Dead spell?
I'm gonna bring back Adea.
All right, you bring back Adea. Adea, your prayers are interrupted when Emma just like pops into existence next to you.
Like, hey,
All hail the gods! You have returned, my sister. It's all well.
yes, we actually succeeded at defeating the Umber Hulk, but the evil Lord Redfoot teleported away.
Are you sure it's a teleportation spell? When it smells like sulfur?
I think so.
Could he have done exactly what you did?
Wait, are we in the
No,
ethereal
'cause
plane,
it
or are we back in the...
No,
Yeah,
you
we're back.
guys are back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, because the ethereal thing doesn't smell like sulfur.
Okay, would you know what spells smell like sulfur? Would you know if it's really teleportation?
I don't
Do
know.
either of us
You-
know anything about smelling like sulfur?
Neither of you know about the teleportation spell.
Yeah.
What
So-
is that? What is that guy doing there?
Oh, he's trying to speak with Dead so we can have more information from the dead gnome, who was actually Almond.
Oh, poor Almond.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace. It is said that those who give their lives in the service of the gods will have life in service of the gods, in the presence of the gods, for their life has not been spent in vain. All hail the gods.
Aww.
Okay.
I pat your hair.
Your conversation proceeds for a few minutes, and eventually the guy's voice kind of rises into some sort of crescendo, and then he drops off, and his eyes flutter to the back of his head, and he collapses to his knees, his hand on the face of the ripped apart gnome.
I go up to the ripped apart gnome.
Okay. So, how does this spell work? Upon casting, priest acts several cover. Okay. Two questions. So it sounds like he can ask 2 questions. And he mutters quietly,
I listen.
were you guilty of the crimes Lord Redfoot claimed you were? And the creature on the ground goes, no.
And I'm like, yes.
And the man just goes, Do you know Lord Redfoot to be an evil man? And the gnome on the ground goes, yeah.
And I go,
And the cleric nods and then kind of collapses on him for a moment. A few seconds pass and he picks his head up and his eyes seem to like be fluttering from the back of his head and come forward. He goes, your story seems to check out. The departed before us has corroborated your story.
All hail the gods.
Oh hell! Well,
That's right.
It seems that we were fools to believe this man.
yes,
That's right. Oh, wait.
I do understand why you would be fooled, however, as raising a temple to the gods always seems like a good idea, as we are all actually daughters and, well, they are daughter and son of Reluna, and I happen to be the daughter of Philumbra.
And the one who has used this beautiful place of worship for evil shall
Hold on,
be
you're almost
eternal-
dead, Anna. Say it almost dead like.
eternal punishment for those who use the will of the gods.
Yeah. Well, we've been on this quest for quite a while, as you can see due to the note, and that's where we ended up. I'm glad we finally met you. And we
Please
stopped this
give me the
crazy-
names of those heroes who would have saved us from something far more
Our
terrible than
names?
we had expected.
Oh,
Yes,
well,
who are
you
our
are not
saviors?
saved yet because this man just disappeared. He's still out there. We're gonna need to hunt him down.
Yes, but
But-
if this is his
The name.
plan, is to use this prism, we shall immediately destroy it.
Yes,
and
that's a good
forbid
thing.
it from being rebuilt here. And
Agreed.
whatever evil plan he had enacted can be put to rest.
Yes. So this is Adea, Arcas, and Emma. Daughters and son of Ferluna and Philumbra. Please do keep the statues, however. They are glorious. I love the one of my mother.
all the priests bow very deeply to you. And the head priest again says, "Is there anything I may do for you at this time?"
I whisper, we're poor.
He
Well-
smiles and says, Lord Redfoot was very generous with us. We owe a great amount to you, and we shall instead destroy this prism and
Yes.
give you the money that we would have used to finish furnishing this place instead of using it for that. The temple
will
may not
try
be
to
as
do
glorious
the-
as we had hoped, but that is a small price to pay for the salvation of the people.
Yes. Do you have any idea where or any way to help us in finding Lord Redfoot?
They shake their heads.
Hmm,
He was
this
from
is-
Krobos, we know,
Yeah.
but I doubt he would return to his home with his plan foiled, and I mean,
Yes.
maybe
seems
he
like
would
we're-
seek to finish the plan. What other pieces of it are around? What else may be?
The prism is under construction. Well, there is the lens that was supposed to be mounted at Bird's Nest. We do know where that is, so we could investigate that back. However, everything else we kind of interrupted. We do have the wand. Do you guys have wizards here?
No. I am the only cleric. The others are priests.
That's too
We have
bad.
no wizards in our company.
Yes, okay.
And you know
Hello?
nothing of a lens of any kind?
They shake their heads and point to the gnome. It sounds like this one would be one to do that.
Maybe you don't have another speak with dead spell available to you, do you?
It's rare that one needs to speak with the dead.
Indeed.
Rarer still to speak with them twice in a day.
Yeah. Well, if I sleep, maybe tomorrow I can ask him about the lens.
It
one
seems
last
that
question.
this man his plans are foiled. He may come back again, but for the time being, he's been
I agree.
defeated.
I agree. Do you know if this that signed the letter?
I do not.
Well, if you don't mind, maybe we could spend the night here.
Of course,
Um,
the priest quarters are not yet done, but you are more than welcome to make your home here. And in fact, at any point, day or night, you may call upon us, and you may consider this to be your home away from home.
Hooray!
We are in your debt.
Hooray for homes.
Hooray! And this is our island, guys. We did it.
Yay! We have an island! Can we start building a colony?
Yeah, it's our colony now. It's happening.
So at this point, we're kind of out of whatever. You can just rest up here as long as you want. They have food. It's kind of a shitty place to sleep, but they'll.
You can remove the creepy music, Neil.
Oh yeah, the creepy music is over.
I was like, are we still in danger?
Okay.
Well, I guess we rest up, we heal up.
Yeah,
more-
if you want to cast a Speak with Dead spell, let's just
Yeah.
say it's the next day and you do that.
Yeah. So my question is...
All right, well, figure out what you want to say, ask him ahead of time, because you only have 1 minute to talk with him. And you
Okay,
can only ask him
and-
2 questions in that 1 minute.
I'll get to speak with deads today, actually.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, let's figure out what we ask him, because we can also interrogate the corpse of the Umber Oak.
They don't have to be yes or no questions, do they?
No, but they could be evasive if we're not going super precise, I think.
We should say, like, something about where, like, ask about the lens, like, what is the lens that this refers to, or who is who signed the letter, or what should we do to stop Redfoot?
I think it's long questions. Maybe we can ask him if he crafted the lens as well.
But he'll just say yes, and then we won't know anything about it.
Maybe we can ask what the lens does or where the lens is.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Where is the lens?
But if he gave it to Lord Redfoot, he wouldn't know, no?
Yeah. It would be, I would think more like what does Lord Redfoot want to use the lens for, or something like that.
Oh yeah, do you know what Lord Redfoot was planning? I guess.
Yeah.
What is
He might
Lord?
not, but
So what was the use of the lens, and what is Lord Redfoot planning?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Ta-da-da.
So you begin the 10-minute process of casting the spell, and near the end of it, you kind of collapse onto the gnome's rotting, stinking body.
gross.
It's been out for a day, and start questioning.
What is the use of the lens that you crafted for Lord Redfoot?
A magnifying glass.
What was his plans?
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, and
That's
that's
it.
the end of the spell.
I don't know. Should we go talk to the Umber Oak?
I mean, you can do it on as many people as you want.
No.
I got 2 for the day.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Might as well, sure.
Why
What
not?
should we ask him?
We
Why
could
did-
ask. Yeah, we could ask about Redfoot's plans again and see if he knew.
Yeah, and maybe why he volunteered to turn into an Umber Oak.
Yeah.
He probably didn't.
Well, he seemed to be serving, so he may have just been a.
We can
really
ask him
serving.
his relationship with Lord Redfoot and what was Lord Redfoot's plan. I guess. Okay, speak with Ed.
Okay. You chant the spell, say the words, and actually let's take a few seconds. I'm waiting for the clock to hit to the right spot so I can measure the time easy. Start your questioning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What was your relationship with Lord Redfoot?
He's in charge. Owns Hall of Gems.
Why did you decide to become an Umber Oak?
Strength. Power.
He's a dumb one. Rest in peace. In pieces, actually.
You didn't ask him what Lord Redfoot was planning.
Oh, what is Lord Redfoot planning?
You only ask 2
You
questions.
only have 2 questions.
Oh,
You
shit.
messed it up, man.
I forgot. Well, he seemed dumb as fuck, though, so it's fine.
Well, we'll never know now if he was.
Yeah, I
dumb or
guess
not.
not.
All right, cool. And I think that's where we're just going to end our gameplay for today, a little bit early.
Mhm.
Fine, we
But-
did a lot today.
We did a lot, and I think we'll pick up Not next week, because I will be like packing and getting ready to leave the country, but a little bit later, and in game we will pick up probably weeks or maybe even months down the road. So you guys will be at full HP, and let's find out how much experience you guys have earned.
Woo, experience.
We didn't do last week either, huh?
Right, you got a
Yeah.
bunch of weeks worth of experience to get up here.
I was really excited about using like my multiple priest spells because I have like 3 or 4 spells that I can never use because we need many priests. So I need to read that before we leave that place. Because Neal, you can't let me have those spells without me using them.
Oh no!
What rotten food?
Oh god,
I
that's not the right.
purified.
Oh my god, that's so not the right button. What have I done? Okay,
What'd
I
you
might
do,
have
Neil?
mildly changed the overlay to something that is not needed. Looks like my experience generator is down. There's problems with the website, so let's just tally up the experience the old-fashioned way.
We're gonna need a stick so I can cast augury, guys. That is worth 1,000 GP.
And let's see, you did all that stuff with the red fox. Let's just do this for now. So the stuff with the red fox was, let's do that, and that, and
Oh, I just
that
understood.
battle is probably...
Neal, when they say priest, it doesn't mean that they're spellcasters, right?
It probably means they're spellcasters. I mean, if they're talking about casting spells, then they need to be able to cast spells.
No, for mystic transfer, it says that you can transfer spells to a priest. And now I'm wondering if I can transfer spells to a non-spellcasting priest.
Let me look at it in a bit. I'm adding
Whatever, it
experience.
doesn't matter. It's exciting, though. If it does work.
What else did you do? I think that's... divided by 4, because you had the red fox helping you there. And over here will be times 1.1 divided by 3 plus that. I mean, let's just round it to that. So each of you gains 7,200 experience.
Whoa!
Yeah, we level up.
So we have
Wait.
3,333. I didn't hear.
You
Two,
just
three, one,
gained
3, 3.
7,200.
Oh, sorry, I meant 27. 20,
So
30,
we're at
whatever.
30,333.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 30,333 experience?
Yeah.
No, we're at 23,133.
What? No,
That's what I
we're
was
at
just at.
30,000 total.
No, okay, before. Yeah. So what's wait, sorry, what's the
So
The new
you
total
used to
is
be at
30,000.
23, yeah.
Our new total is 30,333.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have my book, so does that mean I level up?
30,330?
Oh, no, I don't. I level up at 40,000.
I still need 2,000.
I level up.
You level up?
Yay. Can we roll
Okay.
for my HP?
Let's do it. You are now level 7, which gives you access to 4th level spells. Give me a D8 for your hit points.
Wow, cleric levels so fast.
They do.
4. Yeah, they do. 4
Cleric
HP.
does. They're the second fastest leveling class of all.
Who's the fastest?
Thief.
Ah.
It steals XP. Wow.
All right, so 4 more HP for you, Emma.
Yeah. I'm
let's
at 35
see.
now.
And you are level 7, so you get new saving throws.
I'm level 7? 6.
You're level 6. I'm sorry, you don't get new saving throws. And you also don't get 4th level spells. I thought you were level 7. No. So no new
Do I
saving
get
throws. Your attack. Well, I think you get a +1 to hit, though. I'm double checking in the book. Because clerics are weird. They get 3 every 2. Where's your Thaco? Thaco. God, I can never find the Thaco section. Oh, here we go. Priest, level 6 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your melee adjust should be +3, and your missile adjust should be +3.
It was
Well,
already +3.
Well, they shouldn't have been. They should be +3 starting now.
God damn it. Not hype.
Yeah, no, you got hacked earlier. You've been shouldn't have been attacking at that
Is
much of a
it
bonus.
because of my strength?
What's your strength?
15?
No.
Oh.
No, I think it was just a clerical error, and you've accidentally had greater bonus to hit than you should have.
Okay.
Your saving throws go up next level. Yeah. There you
New
go.
proficiency?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
That's the shittiest level up I've ever seen.
Well, it should be HP. You get extra spells. Hey, I forgot about the spells. You get extra spells.
Yeah, that's more like it, Neal.
There we go.
Do I get new spells? No.
No, you just get more per level.
That's still cool.
Actually, you just get one additional 3rd level spell.
That's it!
If
God
HP,
damn it.
a spell, and a bonus to hit. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we end, I want to say that I finally used one of the spells that I've never used before. I want to sanctify this holy area with the other priests.
What does that mean?
Which means that if we get attacked in this area ever again, we get +2 saving throws always.
Nice.
And everyone gets a penalty as well of -1 or something.
That's awesome.
If they're
Forever?
yeah.
What?
That's so cool. Why don't we do that all the time?
Because we need many priests to do it. It does a beneficial atmosphere within a specified area. Companions of similar alignment to the casters will feel fortified and encouraged while in the sanctified area. The priest can be cast by a group of priests. After casting Sanctify, the victor area is imbued with the deity's majesty. For followers of that deity, the area radiates a holy aura. The followers gain a +2 bonus to saving throws against all fear and charmed-based power, and a +2 morale, blah, blah, blah. +1 saving throw if you're in marked party. Creatures have -1 to saving throw and morale. Undead creatures are...
What is the duration? I don't think it lasts forever.
It's not forever?
It doesn't say. Oh, the duration of the spell is equal to 1 round per level of the caster.
Damn it, Neal, I wanted to do something cool. Even if we're not staying
I wanted to
here.
do something cool, not just bring myself and my sister into the astral plane to avoid the Umber Hulk that's trying to rip us to shreds.
Well, she would have died.
Yeah,
There
but
you
that
go.
was awesome. You brought her to another plane of existence to keep her safe. That's
Yeah,
pretty
she
freaking
did.
majestic.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Then I will put a glyph of warding. See, I can do something here. Yes, I put a glyph of warding on the doors. Yes. So that if an evil person comes in, it's going to be blocked out.
The priest must set the conditions of the ward.
Forever.
Typically, any creature violating the warded area without speaking the name of the glyph is subject to the magic. So what is the
It can be set by
ward?
characteristic. Respect to good or evil.
Such as creature type, size, and weight. Then it can also be set with respect to good or evil, or to pass those of the caster's religion. They cannot be set according to class, hit dice, or level. Multiple glyphs cannot be cast in the same area, although the cabinet has 3 drawers, each could be warded separately. Alright, so what is your criteria for someone entering this building for the spell to go off?
Not evil.
So it goes off if someone that is not evil
No,
enters.
evil.
Okay.
Makes it...
Evil. If someone of an evil alignment enters this building, the glyph of warding will discharge.
Bah, ha, 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 ha.
Alright.
I protect it! I wanted to do something. It's our place now.
Okay.
And we should encourage them to like praise Philumbra and Luna and praise us.
Yeah, I mean, you guys get to hang out with them for a while you rest
Yeah.
up. You're all at full HP after this. You all have your full spells back.
Okay.
They go to give you some money, and they bring out a small chest filled with 600 silver coins
Oh,
and provide it for you.
okay.
Someone should carry this.
I guess
It
it's
weighs like
Arcas.
35 pounds.
I guess
What
it's
is-
Arcas.
Hold on. What is it again?
Small
Alright.
chest of silver coins.
Misscliks. D&D. I had to close my sheet. We never split it the other coins thing.
Do you guys want to split up now? We have extra time to
Okay.
kill.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was a chest with coins of 40. And now that's a small chest of coins of
600.
silver
Yeah.
of 600.
Mhm.
That's 30 pounds. Okay, so I have a 40-pound chest in my thing. And we don't know what's in it.
All right. Why don't you open it then?
I opened the chest.
Where did you get this chest?
That is a very good question.
We got it from the Ratman.
It was a
Ratman?
Ratman?
Oh, this is the Ratman chest?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
No. You got it before the Ratman. You must have got it from Lord Ironside or General Ironsides.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And the Ratmen
yeah.
were chasing after.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. You're right.
So you open the big chest for the first time, even though you've been hauling it around for like, I don't know, 8 months.
Like an idiot.
Whatever. You were busy. You had shit to do, and you had plenty of money. Who cares what's inside of it? Digging around in the chest, you've got plenty of time, so you count
You
it out.
said we already looked in it and it was jewels and coins.
Yeah, it's jewels and coins. All right, fine. It's jewels and coins. I don't know about the jewels. It's coins for sure.
You said jewels.
And points.
No, I don't know. We had other 4 gems of stone, semi-precious jaspers, 50
Maybe
gold.
the gems have already been taken out then, because you guys have gems.
We have 4 gems.
Whatever. You're the DM.
Whatever. I mean, you guys are rich already. You have more money than
We
you.
are rich.
You guys are loaded. I can't believe you
I
told the
want
priest
I
you're
want
poor.
enough to buy a unicorn.
You
I need
can't buy a
1,000
unicorn.
gold. I need 1,000 gold for my augury stick.
The chest contains 100 golden coins and 1,000 silver coins.
Ooh.
All right, let's split it. 33, 33, 34.
And we give the rest to the priest.
What exactly are you keeping? What exactly are you giving to the priests?
I just meant the extra one. But someone can just have
okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
it. Someone can
okay.
just have it.
Okay, we give 1 gold
So
to
that's
the...
funny.
Alright,
Just
so-
got 600 silver and we give him a gold.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was thinking is we shouldn't because then it'll be weird.
All right. Well, Steph, you get 34 gold. Anna, you get 33. Jen, you get 33.
Okay.
Just to distribute.
Okay.
Let's
then-
just leave them their silver coins so they can make an awesome temple.
So you want us to give them 1,000 silver coins?
No. We no, their coins that they just gave us, the 600. We should just.
Yeah.
We'll say thank you for your gift, but instead use it in the service of the gods and we give it back.
Yeah.
They thank you profusely.
So the 1,000 silver coins, we split them in 3 as well?
Yeah.
Okay. 333 of them, except
Jesus
for Anna, who gets the extra one.
Okay.
Unless you guys really care. But
No.
I'm just trying to speed things along.
Oh my god, I have so much silver.
Yeah. Well, most coins are in silver or copper. Silver is usually what people carry their money in. Copper is kind of like the stuff they have on the side. Like coppers are the equivalent of $1 bills. Silver is the equivalent of like 10s or 20s. Gold is the equivalent of a $100 bill.
Yeah.
And platinum would be the equivalent of a $1,000 bill, which is like wildly rare. And if someone handed it to you, you'd be very suspicious of it. You know, very few people deal in platinum. It's a very holy metal.
And then I still... do I still have the orb? I have an orb in my inventory. I don't still have that, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
you. Well,
I'm
one
the
of
one
you does.
who has it now, I think. The evil Redfoot's evil orb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did
remove
you take it from me?
At the beginning of the show.
Okay. I removed it. Jen, make sure
During
I had it.
those months, Neil, it would be really cool if we could, if Adea can study up identify or something, and we can finally identify the
Oh
item.
yeah.
It'd be
During
really
this
nice.
the downtime between now and the next time we play, Adea, you will be able to go through all the spell books, read all the spells, and learn any of the spells in the books.
So by all the spell books, I have like 3. Right now I have Zathrid and my own. as far as the spells I can look at. But then there was another one. The Jeremiah gave us one, and then there was one more. I forget where we got, and then there's also the ice one, which we haven't opened yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So
at
you can't open the cold night blue binding one,
Mhm.
but you can go through the spellbook that Jeremiah gave you, and you can go through Lord Zathrid's spellbook and learn whatever you'd like from them.
Is Jeremiah's spellbook on Regal Goblins?
It is, but the site is currently down because there are server problems.
Okay,
Um,
that's fine. Am
Is
I
there a-
remembering, Jen and Steph, do you remember, because I feel like we had another book, but I don't have it on my character sheet. Do you guys have another spellbook besides those two?
No.
No, I would not. I've
So
kept
maybe I'm just making it up.
So during the months off, I would really love I bet you have Identify in one of the books.
Yeah, I'll look.
So if you do it, would be nice if we could get the pearls and identify all the things, and then we can be done with this.
Oh, Telepus's spellbook.
there you go.
I do not have it.
So do you
Yeah.
have that on Regal Goblins too?
I don't know. The site is down right now.
Okay.
I think the
I'm gonna
Telepus's
put it on
one is the one that Jeremiah gave you, right? Because I don't think he actually
Yeah.
gave you a book.
Oh, did he? I thought he gave me one of his.
I don't
Mm,
think
I don't think
so.
he
If
would do
it's, I don't think it's on your character sheet, is it? It should be
No.
Telepus's spellbook and Lord Zathrid's spellbook.
Okay, I'll just
Cool.
write that down.
Yeah.
During
and-
this break, Neil, I tell you now what I'm gonna do during that break too. Arcas actually continue trying to disguise with
training
mud
with
and
disguises
stuff.
and mud and
Yeah.
all right. Let's
Yeah,
say
He is training Kitsune to be an adventurer help attack dog.
And Emma is pushing really hard for Adea to check if she can learn Identify, and if she can't, she's gonna go find a wizard that can identify the things, and then she's gonna hand over all the things. I think I'm gonna try with Jeremiah, maybe.
Arcas, shell out
Yes.
50 silver and add a makeup kit to your character
Yeah.
sheet.
Nice.
Neil, everyone in chat is corroborating my story that Jeremiah gave me one and I got one from Telepus.
Well, people in chat have corroborated lies in the past.
Well, Manga Man says, look at the VODs, Neil.
If someone can find it in the VODs and give it to me, then we'll do it. But if it's not on the character sheet, I'm not just like throwing out spell books here and there.
Okay,
You know?
if someone in the chat right now finds the timestamp in the VOD where I get those spell books and convinces Neil, I will write them a special blessing from Adea. And you have until next episode to do it.
Which is like 2
2
weeks
weeks.
out.
Yeah.
Hopefully 2 weeks. I am. Yeah. Go ahead.
That would mean, let me check. Next week is the 6th, the 13th. Yeah, I can do it. Because I'm in Denver starting the 21st.
Okay.
So for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be at CES this week doing D2L, so tune into that if you guys are around and you're looking
Doing what?
the D2L, the Dota 2 League.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Steph, when you're in Denver, will you be able to play?
Maybe, but maybe not because I'm flying to San Francisco on that Tuesday on the 30th. So I might not be able to play on the 30th. Wait, it's not the 30th, it's the 27th.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure stuff out. We'll plans out in a bit.
Okay.
But
So if you
shout
want to
out.
find out when we have episodes, then please follow Misscliks on Twitter, MISSDLIKS, just like the channel. And then we will tell you when the episodes are.
And to satisfy my curiosity, Neil, can you tell us what these items are?
Which items?
The Evil Magical Necromancer Stick, Magical Frustrating Book, Magical Key from Necromancer Desk, and Evil Redfoot Evil Orb.
Nope. We will roll that when we come back from break after we
Damn it!
have done all that stuff. We got to have something for you to look forward to.
Alright. Alright. I tried.
All right. So
Not
Anna.
even just one?
Nope.
Damn it.
This is not like Christmas Eve where you get to open one present.
But I won't.
Shoutouts?
Yeah. I'll go.
D2L?
If you would like to follow along with my adventures, please follow Anna Prosser on Twitter as well as almost everywhere else except YouTube, which is Anna Prosser TV. I've been super quiet for the last couple weeks because I've been home with family, but I'll be back in full swing. And I have been streaming before that every single day, either on my channel, Anna Prosser on Twitch, or on this channel. So I'd love it if you keep hanging out with me. I mostly stream Heroes of the Storm or Misscliks shows. And also want to give a shout out to our Misscliks team and urge you, if you like what we're doing here, to please follow or subscribe. That would make us super duper duper happy and help us in furthering the causes of supporting and uplifting the voices of female role models in geek and gaming culture.
Yeah. Follow me on Missharvey everywhere. I'm streaming a lot. It's vacation. I'm depriving myself of sleep to stream. I'm doing exactly the opposite of what vacation should be. So Missharvey everywhere, and Happy New Year's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hey. My turn?
Yep.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Follow us at Misscliks. Follow me at Livinpink SC2, Facebook, youtube.com/Livinpink. I've been streaming a little bit, so twitch.tv/Livinpink is where you can find me at. I stream StarCraft, CSGO, Hearthstone, poker, all the things, Dota. Yes. Also, shout out to Kevin Almond, who's making me a chainmail shirt. That's freaking awesome. And I thought of him because Almond, the dwarf, sadly died today. So shout out to you who lives. Yeah, that's it.
Who lives?
Nice.
Neal.
As for me, I am moving out of the country for a couple of years, and that's happening next week, which is why there's no Misscliks next week, and hopefully we can have some the week after once I'm settled abroad. But in the immediate future, I am going to be doing a New Year's Eve stream, so sometime tomorrow afternoon through until like 1 or 2 o'clock my time, I will be streaming all New Year's Eve. So if you don't have anything to do for New Year's, or you don't want to go out and party for New Year's, because really all the New Year's parties are kind of lame, at least where I live. There's like
They are always disappointing. There's true.
Like ugly clubs where people go and just get super drunk, and the music is terrible and loud, and you can't interact with people, and they're awful. At least that's my experience with these things.
If I was looking for something to do on New Year's, it would be wanting to hang out at Neal and Lauren's house. So you probably should just watch Neal stream, because it would be the closest thing.
Mm-hmm. And then it'll stop around 2 in the morning, because then my friends will be coming back from their parties, and then we'll be hanging out here. So that's what I'm doing New Year's. And other than that, we have Age of Strife on Saturday with Jordan, the Twitch community manager, also known as Soma, Sir Scoots, who you might remember as Stormy Silverblade, or just, Grandpa Esports, Elohim, and Shannon Killer, who are also just well-known Twitch streamers. And we all play Age of Strife on Saturdays around noon Pacific time. And then Sundays is Honor Bound, where we have 3 players, myself and my 2 friends, who each have 15 to 17 years of D&D experience. Each of us are playing with a DM who's only been DMing for a little while. So we got very experienced players just chewing out a DM for all the mistakes he makes, It's like, there's a dragon, he's hiding under this pile of coins and surprises you. And then you kill the dragon, you're like, ooh, how many coins? Oh, like 1,000. You're like, really? The dragon was hiding underneath 1,000 coins? Really? Anyway, we love Chucky. He's great. I like to give him shit, though. So that's what's going on for me. And that's it.
And I know you haven't gone yet, but I just wanted to make sure I don't forget. After this, we're going to host a female streamer. It looks like Livinpink is live, who's one of our... has been one of our cast members before, so we'll probably host her. So please, once we do that, give her a love raid from us.
Yeah, I'm going to go in there and chat and chill for a little bit with you guys for like 10 minutes and plus. Yes. So, Livinpink, we're going to paste her Twitch name in the chat. But make sure to... All right, I'm getting the link ready. We're ready, guys. We're ready to end this show.
Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.